For years, the U.S. job market has been running hot, with unemployment hovering near historic lows.
But brand new, much anticipated federal data shows a clear shift. According to the latest jobs report, the unemployment rate has climbed to 4.6%, the highest level we've seen in 4 years. And this comes as U.S. employers added just 64,000 jobs in November after an estimated loss of more than 100,000 jobs in October.
All right, we're bringing in our chief business correspondent, Taylor Young, to break these numbers down. Taylor, good morning. This doesn't look so good.
It doesn't, but I will say the only good news to come out of this data is that we are now seeing these numbers, right? Because remember, during the government shutdown, I mean, we went a pretty long time without getting kind of any real data information about the labor market. Now, the bad news here is that, yeah, the numbers aren't pretty. So, I mean, we have not seen an unemployment rate this high since September of 2021. If you can remember, the labor market was still kind of rebounding from the pandemic. And this is a shift that we're seeing right now that economists have really kind of been concerned about that this would happen.
Are you looking more at the layoff numbers? What about hiring?
So I would say right now, this is more about a hiring slowdown rather than layoffs. Now, we have seen an uptick in layoffs, right? Specifically those federal workers that were furloughed and let go, and also in some other industries like tech and finance. But the biggest story out of all of this is really the hiring slowdown. We have seen companies posting fewer jobs, taking longer to fill positions. So, what's really concerning, though, is that trend, that hiring slowdown is something that you would typically see before you see major job loss. So that's why this data is making headlines right now. Okay,
so the trends are to major job loss, as we talked about, more than 100,000 jobs lost in October. If you're somebody watching at home right now, should you be worried about job security?
I think that this is more of a signal to be cautious, right? Because there's no need to panic right now. A 4.6% unemployment rate is still healthy, really. We're not even close to that crisis level. But again, it is something to be cautious about. If you are someone who has a full-time, consistent job, this is not the time to quit and leave without having something lined up. Unlike what workers could maybe do 2-3 years ago, you could leave a job and comfortably find another one. And if you are someone looking for a job right now, I mean, it just might take longer. Companies are taking longer to fill positions. The competition is going to be tight. So it's just something to think about. If you're on the job hunt, that's something you might face. And if you have a job, maybe don't up and quit.
I feel like this is paralleling the housing market. If you like your house, stay in it, because if you sell it, you may not be able to find as good a deal that's out there. So as far as economists, as we wrap up this year, what are they looking for in these numbers as we turn the corner for the new year?
Yeah, I mean, it's really going to be whether this trend continues, because this could be one of two things, right? If this unemployment rate keeps rising, I mean, this tells us that this slowdown is spreading, right? Especially into the new year. And that could potentially signal signs of a possible recession. Big capitalized could. Does not mean that's necessarily going to happen. But on the other side, a more kind of optimistic approach is that as we mentioned, this job market has been hot over the last couple of years. Could this just be a sign that we're just settling down? Those are two outcomes that, the Fed is going to be looking at, economists are going to be looking at, just to kind of see how we're entering into the new year.
All right, a lot of things to keep tabs on, Taylor. Thank you.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.